Hi you guys, it's TA Megan. Welcome back to Women's History. Yesterday we talked about Michelle Obama. And today we're going to talk about Judìt Pilgár, Grandmaster. Chess might be an easy game to learn to play. It is, you should try it. But it's fiendishly difficult game to master. It's also a game that is dominated by men. Garry Kasparov, one of the best players of all time, once said of Judìt Pilgár, quote, "She has fantastic chess talent, but she is, after all, a woman. No woman can sustain a prolonged battle," unquote. He was wrong, of course. And he changed his mind after Judith became the first woman ever to beat him in 2002. Named Judìt Pilgár, born July 23rd, 1976. Nationality Hungarian. Profession chess player. Judìt Pilgár didn't become a brilliant chess player by accident. Her father is Laszlo Pilgár, a chess teacher and educational psychologist, who once said that, quote, "Geniuses are made, not born," unquote. But he didn't just say it. He decided to prove his theory too. His own daughters, Zuzia, Sofia, and Judith, became part of a long research project that would eventually turn all three of them into chess champions. Laszlo and his wife, Clara, homeschooled their daughters, focusing on languages and math. The sisters were also taught to play chess. It was a field in which men and women could compete on equal terms. The Pilgár sisters all became talented chess players, but Judith was the best of them all, first beating her father when she was just 5 years old. And by the time Judith was 9, she won her first international chess tournament in 1988. When she was 12, Judith, her two sisters, and Adiko Madal presented Hungary in the Chess Olympiad, an international competition organized by the World Chess Federation, also known as FIDE. They won! And 2 years later, at the next Chess Olympiad, they did it again. So, was there anything left for 14-year-old Judith to achieve? Oh, yes. In fact, she'd only just begun. Judith, who is now one of the top 100 players in the world, entered competitions that were open to everyone. She wanted to compete with all of the best chess players, regardless of whether they were men or women. And in 1991, when she was just 15, she won the Hungarian National Championship. Except that wasn't all. Winning this championship meant that the FIDE declared her a Grand Master, a title given to only the very best chess players in the world. Yet that still wasn't all. Judìt Pilgár became the youngest person ever to become a Grand Master, beating the previous record holder, Bobby Fischer. Over the following years, Judith traveled the world playing chess. She won many, many tournaments and beat even more world champions along the way. At her peak in 2005, she was the 8th best player in the world. Meanwhile, she was the best female player in the world for an astonishing 26 years. In 2012, she established the Judìt Pilgár Chess Foundation as a way of encouraging children to learn chess. And in 2014, she announced her retirement from competitive chess. Judìt Pilgár has proved that she can play as well as any man and better than most. She is now the head coach of the Hungarian national men's chess team. What might Judith do? Question. It's so unfair. Everyone else goes to bed later than you, even children who are younger. Why are your parents so strict? What might Judìt Pilgár do? Answer: Judìt Pilgár and her two sisters were homeschooled, which meant that their whole lives were completely different from those of most other girls and children. And that's just the way it is. Some parents say one thing, other parents say another. Now let's imagine what Judìt might do in your situation. She might simply say to go with it. Your parents aren't mean. They're just doing what they think is right. And psst, psst, psst. If you get more sleep, you'll do better in school the next day. And that's the truth. All right, here's our quote. Quote, "It's not a matter of gender, it's a matter of being smart," by Judìt Pilgár. And here she is with all of the chess pieces in front of her. All right, that's the end of today's Women's History, and tomorrow we'll be talking about Marta Vieira da Silva, the soccer superstar. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.